Hey writers, I'm Lee Jessup, career coach for emerging and professional screenwriters, as well as business of screenwriting professor for the David Lynch grad program for cinematic studies. I had a lunch with a manager friend who will go unnamed for the sake of today's video because it is what it is, and I don't want a bunch of people bombarding him with emails saying, I heard you told Lee. But we had a lunch and we had talked about new writers, we talked about screenplays, we talked about vetting ideas with his individual clients, and he had told me about an idea that he was pitched that morning by two of the writers that he works with, writing team, that he was really excited about. And what he shared with me, what he led with, was they pitched me this thing, and I've never heard this before. The world was a little familiar, the type of characters were a little familiar, but the story itself was something that he had never heard before. We went on to talk about another project that we are now both familiar with. And while that project had a very clear, it's this meets that, it also had something where the manager said to me, see, that's interesting to me. I've never read that before. So I do think that it's really important as you're vetting your ideas, and this is where we go back to talking about concept, to really think about stories that are unique and stand out, whether they're unique because of the concept itself, or the character whose point of view it's told from, or the angle that you're taking on the story, or how it goes left of center from where those stories have typically gone. As you're thinking about your material, as you're developing new content, think about finding those stories that feel, for whatever reason, unique. While we can couch them in a this meets that helps frame the material and help us understand how to think about it, and by the way, the this meets that does have to be current, and we do want it to be true to the current market. We do want the core idea, the core concept, to stand out in a way that can make a manager say, I want to read that because that's a concept that I've never seen quite this way. That's a story I've not read before. So just something I wanted to share with you, because I always find that these tidbits that are shared with me are ones that I want to pass on to you guys, in the hopes that you can make use of them, learn from them, and use them to inform the choices that you make in choosing your next projects, the stories that you are choosing to tell. So I hope you found it helpful. As always, subscribe for more, as more will be coming, and hopefully we'll connect soon. Bye.